Cascade Hoops Talk, Billy D. Hey, I got Drew Wyman, College of Idaho Yote basketball. Thank you, Drew, for coming down here. You had a big win last night against LSU Shreveport. I know it was 98-50. You beat them significantly, but that's not a bad basketball team. You guys were just hitting on all cylinders. Talk about yesterday.
Yeah, of course. I mean, before the game, we were talking about getting straight to it. That's what we were talking about, coming out, throwing the first punch. I mean, they started off well, but we adjusted quickly, and after that, it was all College of Idaho from there. So, yeah, we did a great job coming out, being ready.
You're up by 21 at half. I thought, this is my opinion, I thought in that first 4 minutes or so of the first half, I thought your offense got a little bit stagnant. And Samaji hit Tyler Robinette for that one-handed jam with, I think, 15 minutes to go. And you guys were up 25 at the time. 2 minutes later, you were up 37. And then you never looked back. Do you remember that play?
Oh, yeah, of course I remember that play. That little scoop pass he did to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, Tyler's super athletic. Samaji's a great passer. It really just gave us momentum. Everyone got some energy going, some hype, and it was really fun.
Not only, I mean, your bench came up, but you got to talk about the Yote fans, how they travel, how they support you.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The game before us, we were watching, there were more College of Idaho Yote fans at that game than there was like their fans, which was even crazy. It wasn't even their game. We had more fans there. But then, of course, like during our game, the energy, it feels just like home court almost, with all of those fans screaming and coming all the way here to support us from Idaho. It's insane. We're just really appreciative. It helps us so much.
Drew, you came over from Great Falls. It's not terribly far from Caldwell, but it's a ways. What drew your eye to College Idaho? What made you say, I want to be a Yote?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of things. A big reason was because Colby Blaine. He's an amazing coach, and I played for him during Select, which is AAU. Yeah. So I knew I'd fit well into his program, but I also had two friends coming here already, Caden Handren and Whit Miller, and they were both on that team. So I knew I was going to have some friends here. Of course, the academics at College of Idaho are very good. It's very challenging, and so that was part of my checklist that I wanted to go somewhere with high academics. And then I just wanted to be a part of a winning culture, and I knew that the College of Idaho was going to have that winning culture, and I wanted to be a part of it.
So Caden's from Scobie. Have you ever been up to Scobie?
I've never been there. I wanted to. I think one of these summers I'm going to head up there with him.
You can't go much further without crossing the border.
Exactly. I think he's like 14 miles from the Canadian border or something like that.
Hey, talk about College Idaho basketball and the culture. I think you guys have a special culture.
Oh, I mean, for sure. We talk about being legacy driven. It's about what you weave into the lives of others, not what you leave behind in the stone monuments. And that just means that it's not about necessarily winning the national championship. I mean, that's what you want, but you focus on how you do it and who you are doing it. And that's a big part of what our program is. And the other thing is about trust. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt right now, of course, but that's how we develop who we are. We trust each other, and we build this roadmap that leads to success. We're principle driven. We're not result driven.
Very good. I like that. I want to tell everybody, Drew already knows this, but I call him a basketball player's basketball player. You can get inside. You started out last season, you really made a living shooting a 12-footer. And this year, you've really extended your range. And I know you've always shot the three. You and I already had this conversation. But you really improved. I mean, you're a lot bigger threat from three this season. Was that, did you purposely work on that?
Yeah, I mean, of course. All summer I've worked in the gym on shooting threes. So I want to use that, so people have to come out on me. It makes it easier to get inside too. So it works for my overall game to be able to shoot.
Well, Drew, I respect your game a lot. I really appreciate you morning after a big win coming down and spending a few minutes with us, and thanks a lot. That's Drew Wyman, College Idaho basketball. Thank you, Drew.
Thank you.